How's it going, folks? How's it going? You already know the waves, and for sure, you already know the vibes. It is King Zachariah White, aka King Big Daddy Drip, back at it like it's nothing with this drip and the sauce, cause I am the boss. I am back. We are here. Happy good day to every single one of you ladies and gentlemen out there in the world. All right, I hope y'all are having a good day. We hope y'all are having a marvelous Monday. And on behalf of the Color Spectrum Empires, we're praying a whole lot of good luck, good fortune, blessings, and positivity. I should say all of our kingdoms and empires are. Again, praying a whole lot of good luck, good fortune, blessings, and positivity to and for everybody. Of course, we're praying it up to and for God and all the heavenly kingdom, because they do so much for us. Without them, we wouldn't have been able to experience and enjoy all of what we do within life. So we owe all of that to the heavenly kingdom and to God. Of course, we're praying for ourselves, trying to be the best we can and trying to help out everybody. But we also pray the same for every single one of y'all out there as well, because we know that y'all out there putting in that work. So y'all make sure, of course, that y'all keep it going, y'all keep it flowing, baby. And of course, this particular video, all right, it is going to mark the start, the first video that we're actually doing on the platforms of the color spectrums. All right, I know I've also dubbed this particular entity as like the R.O.Y.G.B.I.V. I'll use the rainbow. I'll use any of those particular aliases interchangeably, but nonetheless though, we do have the color spectrum empires, man, and we just got through not too long ago. Allow me to zoom out or zoom out real quick. We just got through with essentially going over the weekly agenda for the original and the outsiders, the O&O empires, in which there's a lot that we had for those, and we also have a lot on the agenda for these particular empires as well. Of course, in this particular video, I'm going to let y'all know what these empires I guess let you know who these empires are, let you know what they're about, and then let y'all know what it is that we're getting into, because there's a lot of new things that we're starting. The king has already got stuff going on when it comes to the King Zachariah social media platforms, the internal sphere, the internal world, the external sphere. But again, all of these kingdoms and empires, we truly are bringing them to fruition. All right, and so allow me to go ahead and put y'all on real quick. All right, so these empires, right, that make up the color spectrum, right, I guess a good way to remember is R.O.Y.G.B.I.V. All right, so we have the Red Empire, the Orange Empire, the Yellow Empire, the Green Empire, the Blue Empire, the Indigo Empire, and the Violet Empire. All right, and as far as the Red Empire is based around, let's just say it is based, I dub it the soul, the spirit, really the soul of the internal sphere. This is dedicated towards, essentially getting right with God, that divine connection. All right, so soulful and spiritual health is of the vital essence, the vital importance when it comes to this particular entity. All right, and what we are looking to do this particular week at some point is knock out another episode of the Divine Bible Study, which we already have out on the Religious Red Empire social media platform. We have it on the YouTube channel, but I know that we've also been posting on those sets of social media accounts. So, but I did want to let y'all know we will be knocking out another episode of the Divine Bible Study this week. We also have the Orange Empire, which I've dedicated that towards, I'll say timeless. Right, it's a very complex state of remaining a child while also, retaining some of that youth within our teenage years, while also still keeping the maturity, all right, and the maturity and the experience of being an adult. All right, so sort of existing in all whatever one associates with age, whether young, middle, old, or what being able to exist in all of those states. That's what this particular empire is based around. But there's something that I'll be starting, all right, called the episode of the Royal Toy Council. All right, essentially we're going to be using the toys, all right, that and I've got lots of toys, but we're going to be using our toys to create content, all right, and which that'll be a fun project, all right, that I'm actually ecstatic to get involved with, in a way where we're taking all of, like, in a way, through all of the kingdoms, the empires, the moves that we're making, we're taking all of our objects, all of our abundance. Well, I said one, we're really living in our abundance, but we're everything is sort of working together as a team towards a mission, towards a product, towards a goal, which I absolutely love. But progressing forward to the Yellow Empire, all right. This week we're going to look to record our first episode of the Royal Heroes of Divinity series, all right. Which I'll say, really, that particular entity is very similar to what we got going on with the Brown Empire, but we're going to be I think through this series, going to be establishing the heroes within the characters within the internal sphere, and then and even in the process of doing so, we'll be getting right, man. We definitely got to make sure that these heroes are big and strong. So we got that going. We also have the Green Empires, all right, which the Green Empires, we've already done a whole lot of work. Just throughout this past X amount of months. But we're going to be starting a new series called the Royal Athletes. This is also going to be dedicated towards training, all right? But in this particular way, in this particular context, it's going to be training. Sports training is really the best way to summarize it all right. Progressing forward, we have the Blue Empire, all right. We have our series within the Blue Empire called the Tongues of Royalty, all right. Really, this particular empire and also this particular series is going to be predicated on the power of the tongue, the power of being able to speak, being able to communicate. That is a very, very important tool. Not everybody necessarily knows how to utilize it. So the most successful, rich, affluent, wealthy, great folks, they know how to use this muscle within their mouth. All right, and that is what we are. I know that there's a lot of y'all who are already pretty great communicators. I consider I'm not gonna say that I'm not gonna sit up here and I think that I'm a good communicator. I'll just say that in general. But nonetheless, though, regardless of where we happen to be, we're all going to go through and get better in that particular regard. We also have the Indigo Empire, in which the Indigo Empire will be creating, starting on its new series called the Royal Vision. All right, in which essentially for a lot of the stuff, like the stuff that we see in media, the stuff that we see in TV shows and movies or whichever, we're going to do a deeper dive into it. Of course, we're going to enjoy what it is that we see at base value, but we're also going to look into what the deeper, like we're going to look into things as an onion, because there's so many different layers to it. All right, not saying that we can't enjoy it, because we still must and we still will enjoy things. All right, but nonetheless, though, we're going to break things down so that we're able to truly benefit from what it is that we see, all right, or witness or whichever, from multiple perspectives. All right, then lastly, all right, as far as the color spectrum empires are concerned, we have the Violet Empire. Now, we've already started on the Royal Book Club, in that particular on the Violet Empire's YouTube channel, but we're going to make sure that we get out, because we've read through all of this one particular book called Success 101, What Every Leader Needs to Know, but I've only uploaded what's it called? We've uploaded several videos in general, but I think in terms of episode wise, we've only gotten like 3 or 4 episodes out. So the King is going to work on getting out some more of those particular publishing those getting those out to you guys. All right, let's just say that. But all in all, right, that is going to conclude all of what we have on our weekly agenda for the color spectrum empires, you know, the R.O.Y.G.B.I.V empires. What I will tell you guys is don't stress too much if y'all listen up here, y'all are like, huh, King, what the heck, what was all that you just went through? Don't worry about it. I'm gonna leave a summarization down in the description below. Y'all make sure, of course, that y'all just continue to check out what we have going down, because I still got to figure out what it is that I'm going to do, but there's going to be some overlap between like the content that those empires are working on. They're going to be put out on their social media platforms, but like I haven't been able to successfully create their YouTube channels yet, so you know you'll likely see some of that content over on, like, you know, the R.O.Y.G.B.I.V YouTube. So just be on the lookout. I'm going to try to do my best to keep everything as organized as possible, but in so many different ways, in so many different ways, the kingdoms and the empires, you know, and everybody involved, we're all growing in so many different ways and facets, man, and we want to take you guys along the ride with us. But all in all, enough of me talking. I do thank y'all for the love and support as always. Y'all make sure that y'all like this video up, share, comment, subscribe, all that jazz, all that noise. Y'all also make sure that y'all check out this song that I got playing in the background. It's called Royal Dreams, out now on all streaming platforms, especially Spotify. But the most important thing, make sure that you stay tuned, stay tapped in, stay locked in, because the juice over here never stops dripping. Alright? Alright. I'll catch y'all in the next one, man. Peace, be easy, and as always, y'all stay blessed up.